Hi, so Clara Alexander, and I'm here today actually on a personal journey. So, many of you may know that a few months ago I talked about having my own natural hair because I've been wearing wigs for, Lord knows how long, and I absolutely love them. I adore them. I've got absolutely no issues with wearing wigs. I've loved the fact that I can be versatile. I can change my color. I can style it up. I can go curly. I can do all these funky things with wigs that you can't generally do with your own natural hair. But there comes a time, and I guess that time is now for me, where you just want your own hair. You just want to be able to put your fingers through your own hair. You just want to be able to feel the breeze on your own hair. There's like lots of reasons why you just want to be able to give your hair a chance. And I came to that conclusion probably I'd say about 3 months ago. But I also realized that my own natural hair is very fine. It's fine hair, and luckily for me, I'm in the business of fine hair. I'm in the business of providing solutions for fine hair. So it was going to be a very straight journey, right? Well, wrong, because today I'm looking at you, and I have my wig on, and why do I have my wig on? Because yesterday I got my hair castrated, and just to go back through the whole process, the idea that I had was I will take my wig off, get my hair castrated, then I will know what my hair texture would be like after the castrate, and then I'll be able to order my UltraStrands, because after I did a vast search, I came to the conclusion that UltraStrands is the best solution for me. Not only do we work with UltraStrands as a product, we use it in our clinics, we provide it to our clients, but for me also, and many of my clients will know that I've been saying that, when I do get to the point of taking my wig off, it will be UltraStrands. So the whole idea was, after I get my hair castrated, I'll order my UltraStrands. In the process, or in the meantime, I'll wear my own natural hair out, and then when the UltraStrands comes in, I'll be able to put my Volumiser on, and problem solved. I'll be a much happier person. But in life, things don't always go the way we plan or the way we hope for, and sometimes things happen. And in this instance, I had my castrate done yesterday, and just in case you don't know what a castrate is, it softens your own curls. Now, my curls are very, very tight curls, and really difficult to get a comb through, and I couldn't have UltraStrands with that texture because, number one, it would just drive me crazy. Number two, those strands probably would not last because, it is a delicate product, and although it's fine with wavy, straight, and, to a certain extent, deep wave hair, but when it comes to like Afro kinky hair, it's not strong enough for that yet. So, and I also didn't want to walk around with Afro kinky hair because, I like my big curly hair, but just not the texture that I have been blessed with. So castrate doesn't relax your hair because it's not a permanent thing, but it loosens the curl and it allows you to blow dry your hair a lot quicker. And also, if you put straighteners in, the straighteners, it was going to straighten your hair a lot better and a lot more smoother. It lasts for about 3 months. You need to go for top-ups, all of that. But the one thing that they did say to me is, once I got it done, not to get it wet for at least a couple of days. Try as much as possible to not get it wet for 2 weeks, so it has been a challenge for me. So yesterday I had it castrated, and you know, for the first time in a long time, I could feel the breeze on my hair. I walked out of the salon. I went to our Birmingham salon and had it done by Kat. She was absolutely awesome, and you know, I'm used to the salon because that's where one of our clinics is as well. So had the castrate done there, got treated like royalty, so it was really good. I enjoyed it. Thanks to Josie and Kat. And you know, they will tell you I was bouncing. I was absolutely extravagant with, like, you know, I felt I could just do anything. I was so uber pumped, you know, like I walked to the bank and my hair was flowing. I was flicking my hair left and right, all that kind of stuff. And you know, that lasted. I got home. I was still happy with the condition of my hair. Yes, granted, it was fine, and you know, I acknowledged that it was fine. But you know, I was like, I'm getting my UltraStrands in a couple of months, so it's fine. Woke up this morning, different story. You know, I always say to my clients that the second day is a very testing day, because it's the day after the whole excitement has gone and you're left to you, yourself, and your hair, and you're looking at it and you're being a little bit more critical of it at that point. And you know, I looked at my fine hair and I was like, wow, it's really fine. I don't think I can go out with my hair looking like this. I didn't feel the confidence that I felt yesterday. In fact, I felt really, or I feel really deflated. You know, and the first thing that went to me was like, you know, just put your wig on. You know, you've got your wig, wear it back again. Nobody's not going to know the difference, and you'll be good to go. So I put it on, but and you know, this is the result. I've got my wig back on again. But I thought to myself, you know, if I go backwards, I'm not going to move forward. And I really want to move forwards. You know, it's not just a physical thing of having my own hair back. It's also an emotional thing of being able to connect back with my own natural hair. For a period of time, I felt a little bit like a fraud, because I'm thinking, you know, people think it's my own hair. And whilst, you know, volumizers are not your own hair, but they work with your own hair, a wig is just over your own hair. So no one can see your own hair, and, you know, you don't have to look after it. And it's just different. And like I said, you know, I love wigs. It's not going to stop me from wearing wigs in the future, but I just want to be able to reconnect with my own hair. So I made a decision that I am going to move forward as much as possible. And I know it's going to be difficult, and I know it's going to be baby steps. And I know that I'm going to have to put the wig down. But my issue is this, like, my issue is, if, you know, like, if I lift up my own hair, my wig, and I'll show you what my real hair is. So this is my hair after it's being castrated. So it's really fine, I know. And it's really fine here. So if I show you my parting, you can see how fine it is. And on top of that, if I move close, I've got grey hair. I've got grey hair. So essentially, I've not really been able to do anything. I've not been able to work today. I've been worried about my hair, worried about, I can't go out looking like this. People are used to seeing a lot of hair. And for me to go out looking like this, it's, yeah, it's just not going to happen. And, I'm looking at, do I put my hair up? Like, I love the Clara straight. Don't get me wrong. I love the Clara straight. And I love the texture that my hair is, apart from the fact that I can't get it wet. I am, I'm happy with that. But what it's brought is a realization that my hair is really fine, and it's really fine. It's not just a little bit of fine. It's actually really fine, and it does knock your confidence. It does make you feel not beautiful. It does make you feel like, a bit strange, and like, because I've been used to looking at myself in the mirror with my wigs on, like, I'm finding it very hard to connect with this new person. I'm like, you're not me. I'm like, who are you? And I don't know if I want to get to know you. I really want to put my wig back on, but I say to my clients, move forward, always move forward. So I've got to look for a solution in the interim before I get my UltraStrands. That's going to help me move forward. I don't want to put extensions in because, well, essentially that's not where the volume's needed. The volume's needed on top, and only UltraStrands can solve that problem. The other thing is that with the UltraStrands, it's, my texture is probably one of the most difficult textures to do because it's an Afro Caribbean texture. I'm conscious of the fact that once I wet this hair, it's going to go back a little bit curly, and although it's going to be a lot easier to manage, it's still going to have a curl. So I need to get a version that has got a curl on, because it's going to be installed in my hair. But what do I do in the meantime? At this point, I don't know. I've got a few hours to think of something because I'm supposed to be playing golf at 4 o'clock, and I really don't feel like going. But at the same time, I've committed to it. And so I guess this is also to let, people that are going through this to know that it is real. Like, we do go through a lot of emotion. Having to look at yourself in the mirror and see yourself every day, it's something that you have to connect with. You have to connect with how you are. And I have to connect with this new me. I have to find a way to connect with her because that's who I am now. And once I can connect with who I am now, then I can connect when my UltraStrands comes, because what I don't want to do is have UltraStrands installed and feel like a fraud. I want to know what I look like. I want to be comfortable with me. I want to be happy with me. I want to be grateful for me, And it's going to take a little bit of work. Yeah, I know that. And I don't know how I'm going to do my first clinic without my wig. I have no clue yet, but I'm going to have to. And I know that I deal with people that are in the same boat as me, so I think I'm in the safest hands possible. But I just thought I'd come up and, share the beginning of my journey, and now and again, a couple of days, I'm going to pop back up again and share a little bit of my journey, see where I am. But today is not a good day. I just want to acknowledge that I'm not in the bestest place right now. So, watch this space. It's been great. My name's Clara Alexander, and I have fine hair, and I just want more volume. That's what I want. And I know that with UltraStrands, I can have more volume. I've just got to get through this waiting period, and I've just got to deal with me for this interim period until it comes. So yeah, that's it.